Hey everyone! Today we are going to talk about what to do with postage stamps in a junk journal or an altered book. And the reason this happened was because I went into my thrift store. I know I shouldn't be doing that. I promised I wasn't going to buy any more paper. I know. But look at this. Let me see if I can let you see that. Granny's Lifetime Collection. And it was $5, but it was half price day for the orange tags at my thrift store. So I just had to buy this package of postage stamps. There's hundreds, and it was Granny's Lifetime Collection, so I just absolutely had to buy those and figure out something to do with them. So today, I'm just going to let you help me figure that out. And I was doing a project earlier for the Graphics Fairy. You know, I do some tutorials and teaching for her. And I was using these little circles and square punches. So I decided, oh, that's cool. That would make a really nice stencil. So we are going to use that to stencil a little area first, and then we're going to figure out something to do with Granny's collection of postage stamps. Isn't that funny? That tissue paper has like a plastic coating or wax coating or something on it. I didn't realize that. So that's something odd to think about. I've been making like some faux handmade papers with tissue paper, and I can see why I've been having some trouble if it's got that plastic coating on it. So anyway, I think I'm going to come in here with some of this glimmer mist, shake it up, and play with it on this little stencil thing today. And it's not sitting down so well on the book, but let's just go for it. And I always have these little globby things that happen with my glimmer mist. So if any of you all have a way to prevent that, let me know, because I'd love to know what I'm doing wrong with that, darn it. Because I always get those big blobs initially. So if I can reach in here, hopefully, and remove that, and that gave me some pretty cool looking stuff, didn't it? I like that. Let me move my papers, clean up my little area here. And I really like that coppery color that is getting. So I love that. Heck, I could just walk out of here right now and call that done, I think. That's just such a beautiful page. I love that shimmer on there. And it's not quite dry, so I'll figure out a couple of other things to talk about while we're doing that. And I think I haven't, as you saw, I haven't opened these stamps until I had you in the room with me. So I think I'm loving that Granny kind of left part of the envelope with these. So I think I'm going to be using that also in this. And there seems to be a lot from Great Britain in this first bunch that I'm looking at, so that's really cool. I'm gonna have to examine these a little further. This one's from Egypt, so how fun are those? Let me find some other countries so they're not all from the same country. There's a lot of British ones. And that looks like the United States and Egypt. So let me see. I think that kind of is going to be an interesting look, don't you? Maybe I want to have this on top so I can see who this was actually addressed to. That's kind of fun. And just make a nice little background with these stamps. Let me get my book here so I can glue. Do some of my gluing. And I left the lid off of my glue stick last night, so it's a little dry. And tugging. Tugging. Oops. I want to glue the back one first, not the top one. I'm just all kinds of wackadoodle today. It's Monday, Rebecca. Mondays are fun days. That one's kind of funny because it has that foil under it. Darn, I really like the inside of that envelope. That's pretty cool. I should have taken a picture or scanned that first. I hate to lose that. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. And the front of my book is getting so fat, it's kind of hard to do anything on this left side page. So I'm kind of liking that. We'll find something to do in there. I may be able to tuck something in that spot. There's a stamp from Poland. That's kind of cute. I think this is going to be fun to go through. These are going to be nice, fun images to play with. Oh, there's a cute one with a heart. I must use that somewhere in this book, since this is my February book, and I've been using lots of hearts. I may have to tear that off the paper. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Just not thinking any rhyme or reason with this too much. I just kind of want people to see that this is the creative process, that I just get in here and I start playing, and that's the best and most fun way to do this sort of thing, and especially when you're just making backgrounds for collage or something else. It's kind of fun to just go ahead and just play with it. Don't overthink it. What have we got there? There's an old car stamp. Let's hope to heavens these aren't any really good, expensive, antique, rare stamps that I'm going to completely and totally ruin by using them on my page. Do that one there. Kind of with the square over there. Kind of gives it a little bit of a shadow look. Do that one. I don't think that stamp had ever been used. Yes, it had. And there's a cute little bird. So it's all about the play, and it's all about getting in your studio and playing. That's what I want you to do this year. More than anything, I want you to just be able to walk in your creative space and just pick up the first thing that you see and start making some fun stuff with it. And that's kind of a lovely background. Just taking that little thing where I punched out a bunch of punches and using it as a stencil, and see how kind of it was fuzzy because it wasn't sitting down right on the page. So it gave this kind of fuzzy look to it that I really like. I love the sparkle that's in there. And this I'll probably use as a stencil a couple of more times, and then I will probably glue that down into my sketchbook or my journal somehow and use that. And I think I'm going to call that done for day 48. Can't believe we're so far into this year already. But I am loving that, and I just think that's good. It's going to be a flat space because I've got a lot of heavy and big stuff, bulky stuff in the front of the book. So that'll give me some nice flat area on here. That sparkle glimmer mist is about done. And we might come in here and do some lettering or some writing or something else on here. Or we may just leave it like that and scan that or photograph it. Make that a digital file of some sort to use later and again and again and again. And I hope you all do some of that. I certainly do that. I use a lot of my artwork and pages. I scan them and I use them again and again and again. So I hope you know how to do that, and you can do that because it is fun. It's fun to use your own art in your own art. I'm kind of crazy today, and I'm kind of hoarse. I think we've got a lot of pollen activity going on down here. So anyway, that is beside the point, but I'm glad that you are with me, and I am here to inspire you and help you and love you and encourage you along as we take this journey this year. So just get into your contagious creativity and pass it on, and may peace and joy be with you all.